Hello guys, welcome back to the Sports Geek channel. Today we will be talking about the NBA free agency. Well, first of all, I would like to apologize for not uploading for the past couple of days. It was because the NBA were doing an investigation to the Chicago Bulls about Lonzo Ball and his fully agreed now confirmation of him joining the Chicago Bulls, because some people did suspect that he did have some pre-free agency communication, and that is banned in the NBA, of course. So they were doing some sort of investigation on that. Moreover, we'll be talking about Lonzo Ball to the Bulls, how strong the Bulls have gone over the free agency, Lakers getting Russell Westbrook, and how that system will work, and the shooters and the assignments that they've had over the summer. We're going to talk about Luka Doncic and Trae Young having their max contracts. So we're going to talk a lot on this video. So moving on, we're going to talk about Lonzo Ball to the Chicago Bulls first of all, and I think this is an absolutely killer move by the Chicago Bulls, because Lonzo Ball, he is a great player and he has shown that he is a starter in this league. So you can't deny the fact that Lonzo Ball is easily a top 15 point guard in the league. So you can't deny the fact that how good he is overall as a player. He's really good on that defensive end. Of course, not anything special, just a pretty better than average defender, great playmaker, an absolutely amazing playmaker. The lobs to Zach LaVine will be very interesting, and it's going to be a fun team. This team could be something like a Lob City. You're never going to pick them to win a championship, right? But you're always going to have them to entertain you. So I would definitely pick them to be a big candidate in this Eastern Conference. Not to win the whole Eastern Conference, but to make names, Also getting the signing of DeMar DeRozan, who last season did show that he still has it. He still has the capability to not be an all-star, but to be a starter in this NBA. And I think he can provide them that mid-range game, which is so vital in the playoffs. So that could be very big for the Chicago Bulls. They already have Vucevic, Zach LaVine, Lauri Markkanen, and Patrick Williams, who's in a sophomore. Talking about the Lakers getting Russell Westbrook. I mean, wow. Is this not... I mean, it's a tough ask to say who's the better big three between the Nets and the Lakers. Because in terms of pure firepower, I probably back... I mean, I'm double thinking myself again here. I probably still back the Lakers just because of the names. LeBron, Russell Westbrook. But then you have James Harden and Kevin Durant. I mean, can you have a more fearsome duo? I mean, I feel so sad about the other NBA teams, because if this Laker team performs how it's supposed to on paper, I mean, the West is it's still so competitive, having teams like Phoenix Suns, Denver Nuggets, who with Jamal Murray back, I think they could really be a contender for this season because they're so well balanced. So the West is so good, and East as well. Oh my God, I just realized Milwaukee Bucks. You have the Bulls, you have the Knicks, you have the Hawks, you have the Nets, obviously. You have the 76ers, and we'll see how the Ben Simmons situation is going on over there. So them getting Russell Westbrook, I don't know how it will work, because LeBron and Russell Westbrook do need the ball to create. And AD will fit. I think AD won't have that biggest of an impact. But for them to get shooters, because LeBron and Russell Westbrook, they can get hot from three, but they're not really good 3-point shooters. So for them to get Malik Monk, I think there was Wayne Ellington, Carmelo can post the game up, and AD can be that guy who just catches the lobs and finishes at the rim, as he is 6'10". So that could be very good. I think they got Kendrick Nunn as well, which is a great signing, both on the defensive end and on the offensive end. He can create and he can score when LeBron, Russell Westbrook, and AD are having bench time. Kendrick Nunn can be the one to really carry that bench alongside Malik Monk, who is, I think, a great player in this NBA. Moving on, I think we shall be talking about Luka Doncic and his 5-year extension for $127 million. I think the max, first ever player to get max off a rookie deal. And I mean, does he not deserve it? In 2018, this man was picked, I think it was 3rd overall. Or he was picked, DeAndre Ayton and I think Marvin Bagley were picked above him. And has he not performed them two out? I mean, he's been all in NBA 2 times. He's been in MVP conversation this season. And he's in his, I think that was his 2nd year. He is such a he's such a phenomenal player. I mean, he's literally a mix of Larry Bird and LeBron. Like, can you get a player better than that? He can shoot. but he's not a great shooter. He can shoot. He can definitely shoot. He's clutch. He leads his team. Yes, he has lost to the Clippers both times, but let's be honest, it was because of Porzingis both times. One time he got injured, and both times and it's fair to say people were saying he would win if Porzingis was there, and he would win, and he was losing because Porzingis was there. So it's just the thing that he's just not performing well, and injuries have cost him his career, in my opinion. I don't think he has a way back, this Kristaps Porzingis, and I feel bad for him because he's literally a 7'3" demigod who can shoot and can block. So it's so sad, you know. It's like having Dikembe Mutombo, and that guy can shoot the lights out. So that is absolutely very, very sad for the Dallas Mavericks. There were rumors of them getting Kawhi. I was never a really big believer of that because I always thought Kawhi was going to resign. And if they weren't to make a finals in a couple of years, I think he would ask for the trade. He'd get the bag and ask for the trade. And honestly, looking over this NBA free agency, it's been great actually for the NBA because there are a lot of big teams now really, really competing. The Milwaukee Bucks, of course, we're going to talk about them being the champions. I don't think they're going to repeat. Of course, what matters most is chemistry, and chemistry is very vital, and we've shown how close and tight the Milwaukee Bucks are. So they are still contenders. Another thing, talking about the Ben Simmons, I still do believe that Philadelphia are still asking a lot for Ben Simmons because Ben Simmons, he's a great player. Don't get me wrong. He's an all-star caliber player. Don't trust me. He will get more than 6 to 7. He's gonna, and if he starts to believe in himself and he starts to get a jump shot, he can be an MVP candidate. So, because his game is overall is so perfect. He's so great on the offensive end. If he gets a jump shot, even if he gets a jump shot like Giannis, like I remember Shaq said about Giannis is that Giannis is so good he doesn't need a shot. You know, he's just literally Shaq. He just needs to have his butt just touch everyone and just dunk. That's not really wrong, by the way. Just dunk. Honestly, just dunk. So I think overall, this NBA free agency was really, really strong for the NBA itself. A lot of big name changes. Kyle Kuzma going to the Washington Wizards, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope to help Bradley Beal. But I mean, honestly, I think it's time Bradley Beal leaves DC. So yeah, that is the video for today. I will probably upload another one tonight, just right now actually. I'll be recording again. Probably be recording about the England versus India test and also the Pakistan versus West Indies test, which is right now going on. So we will be checking on that. This is the Sports Geek channel. Stay safe and have a good day.